When we learn the German alphabet, we usually learn the umlauts like this: E, Ö, Ü. But in real standard German, the umlauts come in both long/tense and short/lax versions. That means there are really more like 6 of them, not 3. So if you only learn one way to pronounce each umlaut, you're probably wrong a lot. Let's do the U-Umlaut first. Compare the long, tense sound Ü to the short, lax sound Ö. To help you learn to articulate these sounds, I'm going to take you through a process and we're going to start with E. So E and Ü are basically sister sounds because Ü is just the rounded version of E. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with E and we're going to round our lips. So say E and freeze everything and keep producing that vowel sound, E, but round your lips without moving anything else. So E, Ü, müde. So now you've got the long, tense Ü as in früh, but you want the short, lax Ö as in Stück. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that Ü and we're just going to relax our tongue root a little bit. And when you do that, your tongue is going to fall back and down just a little bit. And that's going to produce an Ö. So we're going from Ü as in früh to Ö as in Stück. Next, we're going to look at the O-Umlaut. We've got the long, tense version, that's Ö, as in schön, or König, or lösen. Then there's the short, lax version, Ö, as in Löffel, 12, or können. If you're having trouble producing this sound, start with A and then round your lips. And make everything really tense. Ö, Ö, König. So now we've got the tense version, Ö, König. Now we want the lax version, Ö, and what we do is we just relax everything a little bit, our lips and our tongue root. So we go from Ö, König to Ö, Löffel. Okay, we're ready for the A-Umlaut. But this one is different because it depends on the speaker. The short/lax version of the A-Umlaut is pretty straightforward. It's E. E as in the vowel in the American English word red. So we get words like Männer or hätte or Bälle. Then there's the long/tense version of the A-Umlaut. And there are actually 2 versions of the long/tense version of the A-Umlaut, depending on the speaker. So first we have the long E, which would produce words like spät. And that's the traditional way of pronouncing it. A lot of people still pronounce it like that. But the language is evolving and more speakers are pronouncing that sound like E. Both of these sounds occur in American English, more or less. We've got E as in red. Vowel length doesn't matter in English. And then we've got A. We can think of a word like Mayday. Just make sure you're not producing too much of a glide or diphthong, so try not to say A, but more of a monophthong like A. Now you're probably wondering when you pronounce which sound which way. The truth is you're most likely going to be memorizing that when you learn each word. But I do also have some guidelines for you to give you a sense of the distribution. The tense umlauts tend to occur in open, stressed syllables. Open syllables means syllables that end in vowels. So some examples are Mühe, Käse, fröhlich. The lax umlauts tend to occur in closed syllables, so syllables that end in consonants. These are often spelled with double consonants too. Some examples are Götter, Männer, and Müller. This is more of a tendency than a rule, but it should still be helpful if you're looking for something to guide you. I hope you found this video helpful, and for more details, check out my other videos.